till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're doing well tonight. Tonight, I actually have a request from one of my good friends on Discord, Jiva, and he wanted us to make a controller. And yet again, I am joined by the crew over here, Mr. Tala and Mr. Osama. How are you both doing today?
I'm doing really great. How about you?
Well, just a bit sleepy, but I'm good. What about you, Osama?
Same here, bro. I think everyone is sleeping.
Yeah.
God bless this stream today.
Hey, we might be low on energy, but as we all know, the show must go on. So, yeah,
Yep.
let's begin. So, let me just put Discord over here and open up the reference image,
My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe.
and I'll shift my cam. So, basically, this is a nostalgia throw for him. He actually owned this controller when this was newly launched back around in like 2006 or so. So, we're gonna be recreating this render. So, Mr. Tala, I know you're not
Yes.
like into gaming that much, but to make this controller, what do you think it's gonna take us? Like an hour or less?
I mean, maybe half hour. It's not that difficult. I mean, I don't know how mm, what it looks like from the backside, but front is pretty simple.
Okay, for the backside, I'm actually gonna be referring to the PlayStation 4 controller over here.
I mean, it shouldn't be like that difficult for you, I guess. And or
Obviously, because you know my modeling skills far too well.
eh, yep, they're gonna get better.
I know. But hey, I mean, we have seen like massive improvements over the period that we have been doing these streams.
Yep.
So, Mr. Osama, what do you say? How long it's gonna take me?
Well, it's still going to take you 2 hours, I think, 2.5 hours, because you'll have to model it. I
Damn.
know that you suffered a bit on modeling side.
Yes, sir. I basically have modeling
That
phobia.
Yep.
that part is going to take a bit of your time. I mean, like, I don't know how long it usually takes to model stuff, but if there are things that not gonna take that long, I mean, I think I can give you a good margin of 2 hours. Yes.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, yeah, I think we should begin. Alrighty. I'll just fire up Octane server first.
Doodles just came and went away.
For real?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't see that.
I only saw that for a couple of minutes.
Shout out to Noodles over here. Okay,
So this gaming controller brought a lot of good memories for Jiva.
yes, sir.
The fun part is that the same controller is still being used in some gaming centers here.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Not the Xiaomi one, but people do use Xbox 360 controllers over here a lot.
The design is very similar.
The design is very human.
You had to say that.
Yes. Guys, if you got the reference, hit the like button.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must come.
Okay, this is not going to
We
be.
have Noman. Yeah.
This might not
on,
be
sorry.
the best way to model this, but hey, if this is the only option we have, we're gonna go with this. So I'll just press Ctrl 1 to add the subdivision modifier. And let's begin.
We have Noman and Maz with us on Discord.
Hey
Whoever
Naman,
is
hey
watching on
Mas.
YouTube, whoever is watching on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe to.
And if you wanna hang out in the Discord community, the link is already pinned. Or if you guys want to mess around with Tala and Osama, I'll post their Instagrams in the description as well.
Oh, why not?
You should give my
Go ahead.
LinkedIn. You should give my LinkedIn, bro. My Instagram's a dark, dark place.
Tomatoes, tomatoes, same thing, man, same thing.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
You should change this like dialogue to like aluminum, same thing.
Nah.
I mean, that's like very catchy, but I mean, Some people get very triggered when you say like aluminium. I mean, native English
Americans
speaker.
get triggered. Americans get triggered a
Bro,
lot
it's
because the word is
aluminum.
aluminium.
It's aluminium.
It's
It's
aluminum.
aluminium.
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 Okay, we'll let the chat decide. So, chat, what do you guys think? Is it aluminium or aluminum?
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
Yo, Noman and Mas, what is it? Aluminum or aluminium? Anyways,
That's also a nice way to decide whether these are these people are watching or not.
touche,
Yep.
touche.
You know, the fun part is that when there was lockdown during COVID, our teachers would take online classes, and questioning random students at random times was the only way they could find out whether we were actually listening to the lecture or not.
Yep.
That would happen. Haha.
Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'll just take this part and delete the vertices. Take this GX.
So, Tala, have you ever been to hostels? Like, have you ever lived in
No.
hostels?
No. I've
Never
never
in your
experienced
life.
hostel life. Yep.
Campus life is the best.
I mean, I've never been to hostels. I mean, I'm a very cozy guy. I like to
Be in
I
the
like my
zone.
home very much. Yep. I mean,
Dude, hostels can get very cozy.
I mean, there are a lot of like inconvenience of things, like you have to do things yourself, or like you have to get up every day and go and that and this and that.
Talha, my man, I finally got that word. Finally.
Sure.
Convenient.
Okay.
Convenient. Freaking
Okay.
convenient, bro.
Now
What's
you're
convenient?
gonna sleep easy.
Okay. now things are very convenient for me.
Yep.
Okay. I think this requires a bit of context for the viewers. Me and Tala were actually having a conversation about something, and I found one aspect of the thing that we were talking about a bit more convenient to use.
And as he was about to say that word, he forgot.
And I was using the word easy,
And
easy, you know, it's very
yeah,
easy.
and he was very annoyed with that. Why did I forget?
And I actually went to thesaurus and tried to look for that word.
What's
Yeah, and I did
thesaurus?
tell you, Talha.
Hmm?
It's actually a website where you can look for synonyms.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, you can use Google.
Yeah, even Google fetches its data from these websites.
So, I mean, it's more convenient just go Google.
But if I know the source, I'll go to that source.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good argument.
Yeah, because how Google works is that Google will fetch the data from these websites and show
Yeah.
that to its interface.
Yep.
So if I, for example, if I search what are, if I search anything, Google will show me stuff based on like what's ranking on the algorithm. I don't want Google to decide what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. I'm getting very hungry. I think I'll be doing something about that as soon as
I want to eat
I
noodles,
upload my
man.
file.
I should have gotten those noodles, man.
I mean,
You
noodles
should
did
have.
just came.
The food, man. Talking about food.
Oh, Alrighty, we got the base shape. Now we're gonna be modifying it.
1, 2, 3. I think it is 3. Nope, it's 6.
I'll take these parts, and I'll just scale them down.
Okay, this is a very stunted controller.
Stunted?
Yep.
Are you calling it a thick boy?
Nope. I mean, you have a like live reference in front of you. Use that.
Bro, I'm just trying to model it from the reference image that I got.
Okay, but I mean, they all kind of look the same with their own like touch. So try to use that the controller you have for the general shape.
Bro, I am actually basing it off of the PS4 controller, so yeah.
Yep.
And I forgot
That's
to
right.
mute again. Why do I always do this?
You know. Okay.
Alrighty, that looks about right. And I'll just take these parts, scale them down, and I'll be deleting the faces so I could make them round. Fade smooth. So yeah, now we're gonna be making the face plates. But for that, I'm gonna be applying this modifier first. Select all, M, merge by distance. And now we have a little bit of overlapping going around. So let's just quickly fix that. Now we're gonna be enabling auto merge. It's actually not connected. It's connected from one vertex, but not from the other. So
Okay, this was fast.
I don't wanna
He'll
say
gonna be
it.
struggling on. He'll gonna be struggling pretty soon.
Well, thanks for the
Pretty soon,
motivation,
huh?
guys. Thanks for the motivation.
I mean, now you know where the speed bump is.
Yep.
Now
Like,
your car won't be 2 feet up in the air.
yep. So this is basically
Yep.
an inside joke that happened to Tala over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I think we said that on the stream or like on the private chat.
On the
Private
private
chat.
chat.
Oh. Yeah, I was trying to tell my dream and I was too sleepy to be very honest. I phased out, bro. I phased out.
Yeah, you're just hanging by a thread.
And that dream is too spooky to even, remember again.
I mean, you didn't even tell me about that dream that Hassan got. I mean, you told me about your dream, but Hassan didn't.
Bro,
I
I
mean,
didn't get a
even-
dream. He had that.
Okay.
I
He
don't know
said,
about the deep sea. I had that dream.
okay, yeah, I know you told about that dream. I know that. But you said something that Hassan had a dream about me, or maybe
Yeah, I think we should leave that for a for the private
Yep.
chat.
Yeah.
Already, we got the general shape. So this is how the subdiv is gonna look. So now we're gonna be adding the face plates over here. So first of all, I'll take these two parts. Control Shift R. Control Shift R. And now we're gonna be taking this and this and go GY.
Oh, those are very cute little steps. The feet. I
What
think.
feet?
Are you sure that? Are you sure that the word feet came into your mind?
I think I'll be okay not telling about that. What came first in my mind.
Dude, these were supposed to be buttons, but you guys roasted the hell out of me.
Yep.
Hey, but no worries. I'll fix it in post.
Sure, why not?
So, Tala, do you watch a lot of movies?
I used to, now I think I don't. I still watch movies, but not that much. Basically, I follow like one or two movies that are coming out that season if I find them interesting. Like one or two movies, like in 2 to 3 months. I was like very into like cinema and movies quite a while ago, but not much. No.
I followed the Marvel universe a lot.
Same. I mean, I'm still following it.
Yeah, same here. But ever since Chadwick Wharton died, I think that's the actor's name, right?
Yep.
Black Panther's actor.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick.
Boseman.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Rest in peace, bro. So
Yep.
ever since that guy died, like I don't want to see another Black Panther movie.
Yeah, they really butchered that like movie.
I haven't even seen that yet, bro.
Not
I
even the
didn't even
new one.
see
I
that.
watched it.
Nope. Because like for me, Black Panther will always be Chadwick.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own preferences, and I'm not invested that much into it. But yeah,
For me, Avengers
I mean,
Endgame Part
yeah.
2.
I mean, the
Yeah,
Avenger Endgame was like, I think
Pinnacle.
that was like the end
epitome.
of the
The
Marvel.
epitome.
That was the peak of the Marvel. After that, it's just downhill.
Yeah, because ever since the Iron Man movie, everyone was they were building up on on a
Yep.
bigger story. Thor
Yeah.
came up, and then
I mean, things were a little grounded. Like it was all about like protecting Earth and that stuff, like some cities or that stuff. Now it's like getting too grand. Like it's all cosmical and that stuff. And I mean, we can't relate to that stuff now.
yeah,
Even we know
no, I
that is
think
fiction, but we can't like connect with that stuff.
the comic fans will be able to connect, but I don't think that we will be.
Yeah,
We
general
haven't read.
general audience and masses. I mean, it's too much for them now.
So I'm gonna ask the same question that every football fan faces a lot. For football fans, it's
Either
Messi
Messi
or
or
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. I knew.
Yeah,
Ronaldo. Sweet.
but for the comic fans, it's either DC or
Or
Marvel.
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 So what it is,
DC all the way.
DC or Marvel?
Let me say, for comics, DC; for movies, Marvel.
What?
I said like for comics, I'd go with DC. For movies, I'd go with Marvel.
Why? Because you love Batman?
Yeah.
No, I don't like Batman at all. That's just like a guy with PTSD and a sore throat that likes to dress up like a bat. Basically, he does a cosplay in night.
Okay, you're gonna get cancelled by a lot of
I mean,
DC fans.
I don't care. I don't care
You
who
don't, but I
cancels me
do.
on this. I mean, it's not your opinion, so you won't gonna be cancelled. It's about me. It's my opinion. I mean, I am on your stream. That can affect you. Like that can affect you.
Yeah, it's all fun and games, bro. It's all fun.
Yep.
And games.
It's all
I
fun
mean-
and games until someone gets hurt.
I mean, let me tell you something. I mean, Darkseid has like Death Ray Beam or whatever it is called. I forgot the name. And in some cases, the Flash didn't even able to dodge that beam that follows you like everywhere. Like it bends and turns. Like it follows you everywhere. And somehow, Batman is able to dodge it with no difficulty. That's ridiculous, man.
Because he's Batman.
Yes, I'm Batman.
Noman here is.
Now I've
Noman
got
here
it.
is.
Yeah.
Noman here is. You know. Taking your side. He's agreeing with you a lot, and he's also asking whether we have seen Loki
I've
season.
seen Loki. I've seen Loki season 2 too. I mean,
Us too, bro. Us.
yep.
That's a great show, man.
Yep. Loki is like. I mean, Loki was one of good shows that was still around. Like, I mean, after the decline of Marvel, it was one of the good shows. Like, Spider-Man was like a good release. What it was called? Like Spider-Man.
No Way Home.
From No Way Home.
No Way Home. Basically, in the third installment, and Guardians of the Galaxy was good. I mean, and
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of
Doctor
Madness.
Strange was a letdown for me. I mean, it was a letdown. It was good, but I was expecting something else. I mean, they made like Wanda the main entity of like the Wanda was the spotlight of the movie, not the Doctor Strange. He was just running around here and there and stuff.
Hey, speaking about Wanda, have you seen WandaVision?
Yeah, I did.
That yo, I saw that just for Elizabeth Olsen.
Us, bro.
I mean,
us.
I'm not her fan. Nah, I'm not her fan.
She's cute as hell, man. Come on.
Nah, man. And don't push me there. I'm gonna say something and Hassan will gonna get cancelled.
Bruh, Elizabeth Olsen.
Perks of being a Pakistani,
She's
guys.
the queen. The
Yeah.
queen. She's my queen.
No, bro. I mean, if I have to choose, I would choose.
Black Widow.
What was no? What was her name? The Gamora's sister. Who is she? Nebula. Nebula.
No. Nebula.
Yeah. Have you seen her without the makeup?
I have, but I'll still go with Elizabeth Olsen.
Nah. I mean, she's cute, but it's not my type.
Dude, he's just fanboying
No.
at this point.
Yep. He's basically lifting at this point. You got the point. What I said.
Yes, sir.
I'm a heavy lifter when it comes to this, bro. I'm a very heavy lifter.
I mean, it's on your own taste. I mean, I'm not judging you.
Bruh, but you know what? Every kid's first crush was Hermione Granger.
Yep.
Hermione who?
But you know what? What's Hermione Granger? But you know what's
Harry Potter?
even crazier?
Yeah, from Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry.
Oh.
You know what's even crazier? My university junior, one of my university junior had her photos pasted on his room's walls.
Oh, that
Dang.
kind of a crazy.
That's creepy.
Like,
I mean, that's crazy, not creepy. I mean, people do have like pictures of some celebrities and that stuff in their room. I mean, I don't call it creepy because that's not someone like I'd call someone creepy that puts someone's. I mean, someone who puts his or her crushes like pictures and that guy is not even famous. I mean, I'd call like basically the stalker syndrome. I'd call that guy a creep, not this, because that's like those are celebrities. I mean, they have like a lot of people have their pictures in their rooms.
but you know what? There's one movie that I absolutely have a lot of regrets. I'll always have regrets of wasting my money on that movie.
Which one?
Eternals.
Okay. They tried
That's
to do something. Basically, what happened with that Eternal movie? They tried to pack a lot of thing in that movie without like pre-building, like giving it, like they
They-
didn't establish anything before for Eternals.
Basically, what you're saying, there was no breathing room for that film.
Yeah, it had so much going on in it, and the time they gave that movie was way too little for that.
I want my 1500 rupees back.
You paid 1,500 rupees? Where did you like go watch it? Where did you went to watch
Q
it?
cinemas. Q cinemas, Lahore.
Okay.
Q cinemas.
Okay, I watched in like here Bush Villas, like Universal, and I paid like 600 or maybe 700.
Nah, I got the better seats, man. I always get the good seats, bro.
You got the
Me
recliner.
too. All the
Nah, I
seats
don't-
are
I did-
recliner in Universal.
It's about the location, I guess. I got the upper
I mean,
seats.
you could just ask the like receptionist that give you the seats in the middle of the like hall. That's the best location because you're gonna get the like best sound experience and best viewing experience in the middle
Yeah,
of the
but-
like hall.
In Q cinemas, I think it is a bit categorized, but I think even
Ah,
that ticket is now, I think, 2000 PKR minimum with all the
Ouch.
inflation and stuff.
I
But
mean,
hey,
I
that's
was
a good
planning
deal.
to go watch like Captain Marvel 2, The Marvels. I didn't because I don't like Brie Larson at all. I mean, she may be a good actor or not. I didn't follow her at all in like her movies or anything. But I didn't like her playing the Captain Marvel character. It's not suiting her well. I mean, I don't know. It's it's not just me.
Noman is
There are a lot
asking.
of people.
Okay, Noman is asking, what are your thoughts for what if?
I mean, what if is a really good concept for Marvel? First season was a banger. I'm waiting for the second. Let's
Us,
see.
bro.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
Same, bro. I was just typing that out in the chat, waiting for season 2.
Yep.
Hey, Noman, why don't you join us on stage?
I mean, it's a gold mine for someone who likes to create its own fan stories about like stuff like, and someone's story might get adopted into that like concept in like somehow in some way or shape maybe.
Yeah,
Have you,
what if was pretty good. And what are your thoughts on Incredible Invincible?
Invincible, I haven't watched that.
dude? You have to.
I am planning to, as I've said, I don't have the motivation to watch things. I just go watch stuff that are releasing weekly episodes. Like I'm currently watching Monarch the Legacy of Monsters right now. Before that, I was watching like what was that Apple Plus's show?
The boys.
I forgot. No. I forgot. Let
The
me
Boys is
take.
Netflix, I guess, or Amazon Prime. I don't know.
Let me see. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Uh, uh, what was its name? I forgot.
Okay, time for you to get annoyed.
Basically, it's a show, a sci-fi show. Basically, it's based on politics and some science and some religion. All those aspects. Basically, the premise is that humanity is evolved out of Earth. Like now, humanity is a planetary species. Basically, it's a galactic species. It's on almost all the habitable planets. Basically, the timeline is after 16,000 years. Or like maybe what was the century? I mean, whatever, 16 millennial after like 21st century. So that's like a timeline and like way too advanced stuff and those this and that. And basically a mathematician develops an algorithm that analyze the history and the past and predicts future in some way. It cannot predict like future of a single entity or a small group. Basically it predicts the future for like larger civilizations or
Okay.
larger scale. So
Okay, I'm
he
hooked.
predicts basically that he predicted basically all the civilization that human has built on galactic scale will be thrown into a chaos. Basically, there will gonna be like a large and a long dark period. There will gonna be a war and something, and the monarchs of like the I forgot the name of the planet. It was on my tongue. It starts from T something. Basically, that king or something like didn't like that because that was threatening his rule, because there would be like anarchy and chaos after if that news got public. So he sent his team and like that mathematician to a remote planet and tells him to like go do your work there, build a foundation. Yeah, the name is foundation. Basically he tells him that go build a society there on that remote planet. Basically it's far from any habitable civilization, so that war would never gonna be war would never reach that planet. So that planet
Oh,
would gonna be
have you
safe.
seen Dune? Have you seen Dune?
Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one. I'm waiting for seven. I mean, I really like that movie. The
Okay,
aesthetic of
you
that.
told about
Yeah, yeah.
you were talking about actually trying to watch seasons that release weekly episodes. Bro,
Yeah.
Invincible is a weekly show.
I mean, I haven't watched it season one, so I mean, watching all of that would gonna be like, it's would gonna be so difficult for me because I haven't watched Avatar: The Legend of Korra for the longest time, and I recently
You haven't missed out on anything, bro. Trust me.
I'm just trying to
I
rewatch
mean,
it, and in
if
1 week I'm only able to watch 5 episodes.
I mean, if you want to watch that show for the sake of Ang,
No,
go
no, no,
for
no,
it.
no, no, no. I'm just going to follow the story. I mean, where it goes. Like, I know the Aang is not in that story because it's after the Aang's death, like the new Avatar.
Yeah. Nah, but still, there are some references here and there.
Yeah,
But
there are
bro,
some references because it's after that
if
story.
you want your childhood memories ruined, go and watch The Legend of Korra.
I mean,
Yeah. It's basically
to be
Boruto
honest,
for nerds.
I mean, to be honest, I am struggling to watch that show right now.
I'm just saying that you're not missing out on anything. It's basically Boruto for Naruto.
Yeah, I know the Boruto situation. 70+% filler. I mean, I haven't watched that, but I've seen some like numbers going around on social media. I mean,
But
it has.
playing the devil's advocate,
Yeah.
Boruto's manga has been pretty top notch. I won't say top notch, but I still say it is far better than the anime.
Yeah, it's far better than like anime because it doesn't have filler.
That too, that might be the case, but
I mean,
still,
let's say the manga has the original story and anime adopts that story and adds 70% of random stuff that doesn't correlate to the original story.
basically slice of slice shit.
Exactly.
Yo, Osama, have you watched Your Life in April or Ghibli Studio Works?
Your Lie in April?
Yep.
Yeah, I've watched that. I mean, if you want to get like trauma, some kind of a little bit of trauma, I mean, go watch this. It's good. I mean, if you have some lingering regrets or something, I would say please don't. Maybe you have a bad childhood upbringing or something like that.
Abusive parents, those sort of things.
Yeah, that show gonna make them your worst experiences like resurface those experiences, and you're gonna be feeling pretty shit after that.
Music that grows
Ah,
with you
I get it.
should grow
I
with
get
you.
it.
Download
Already.
your music and play it offline with
So
Spotify Premium.
I'll also
Treat
just
yourself to 3 months for free and cancel anytime.
And if you've lost some your loved ones, they're gonna be like really hard to follow, like for that show. It's gonna be really hard for
Bro,
you.
I already have enough of stuff going on in my life. I don't want to
Trauma.
have something else as well.
Trauma. And if you want a real trauma, go watch ReZero. Or maybe A Silent Voice. ReZero is just like whatever you can think, whatever the way of a torture you can think for the like your main character, the author is doing that already. Try to come up with some new creative ways.
Oh,
damn.
well, right now I'm just gonna finish Bungo Stray Dogs and then I'm gonna watch something else.
Yo, what's the opinion about Chainsaw Man? Worth watching or not?
And
Good.
I mean, heard about like some manga readers that in start the manga was really good. When they continued the manga after like there was a break or something, the author took a break. After that, the manga has no goal. Then it looks like there is like no direction where the manga is going, the story is going. It's just randomly here and there. Like there's no clear goal of where the story will gonna go.
Okay.
I think the same stuff can be said about Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, but the Hunter x Hunter author just gave an idea what would gonna be the ending.
Yeah, I have seen thumbnails on YouTube, but I didn't listen to any of the videos. So, spill the beans, Talha. Spill the beans.
Basically, he said there will gonna be like two endings that is in minds. One where like is a happy ending. All of the characters are like okay, present, like, but one ending is like a sad ending or something like semi-sad ending where like all of the characters have lived through their life. Basically, it's after their life, and like it was something like that, but that some of his friends, the Gon's friend, die like tragically, and now the Gon has like moved on and he has a family.
Oh,
and
guys, Skits is actually over here on YouTube, and he says he wants to hear ghost stories. So, what do you guys got?
Okay, ghost stories. Okay.
Yeah, kids, you are here for the spooky times.
Okay. Have you ever played like hide and seek in cemetery or graveyard, whatever you call it?
I think you
Hell
have.
no.
I have.
hell
That's
no.
why I'm asking.
Nope.
I have.
Nope.
When we were like kids, like we had like a whole group of friends like in our neighborhood, and we there was a like cemetery near like my house, and in evening we all just go play hide and seek, and some of our friends like go hide in like behind the gravestones and that stuff. Like we used to play like a lot there. I mean, that's why I don't like get scared of these places at all. And one friend got possessed
For real?
there. Basically, the grave was open. I mean, the grave was broken, and its like top was open. He went in there to hide.
In the grave.
I mean, yeah. What did you expect would gonna happen?
Crazy bastard.
What did you think would gonna happen?
Kids, this is the reason you don't do drugs.
Yeah, I mean, when you finger someone, I mean, you're gonna smell that afterward. You're gonna have a lot of smelly fingers after.
No pun intended.
I mean, there's a saying in Urdu, like in our native language. I mean, I try to translate in English. It goes something like that. So, basically, उंगली करोगे बू तो आएगी.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, and always be careful for what you wish for, because we are discussing these things, and for example, let's say we talk about skits. Okay, like let's say we are talking about skits, and Skits is walking by us and he hears that we are talking about him. So Skits is going to get intrigued. And Skits is going to hang around. Okay.
Oh.
It is the same for everything in this universe. And I know this YouTuber, Dr. Solangi. He builds spells. He tells a lot of ghost stories, and basically he is my source of all the ghost stories that
Okay. I have a very short like I heard this scary story, like spooky story, a very short story. Let me like get it off. Like, let me tell you. It goes something like this. A little girl called his like father in his room. She was very scared, and she said to his father, like when he he came and sit near her and like told her, don't worry, there's nothing. She said, there's someone under my bed. And when the father looked under the bed, her daughter was there and she was very afraid and said, there's someone over the bed.
Shit.
I mean, that's.
I think you can guess who's right by looking at the feet.
I don't know. There's no mention of
You
that
get the
feet or
reference?
something. Yeah, I know. There's like a reference that in our Desi culture, if it's a ghost or something,
It's
the
gonna be
feeling would gonna be
disfigured.
reversed. Yeah, disfigured
It's
or
gonna be
like reversed or
disfigured.
something.
Because
Because
these
the giant tail.
entities cannot because these entities cannot be perfect about the creation. We are all God's creations, and creates perfect stuff. Okay, and apparently, you know what I'm saying, apparently it is sure that God knows how to create. It is God's, uh,
Hey,
what can you
kids. I
say?
mean, everyone has like their own taste. You can eat whatever you want.
No, I'm just saying that it is
And then he said something on YouTube.
God's attribute to create. It is God's attribute to create, and these
Yeah.
things cannot.
Yeah. I
What did
mean,
he say?
yeah. I got you. I got you.
Oh, he got it. Okay, so I was just let me complete my story now.
Okay, sure. Why not? Go ahead.
Okay, so this guy who is the source of all my ghost stories, he was actually talking about the time when he actually
Yeah. Carry on.
faced the music. When he actually faced the music. He
Yeah.
said that he was actually reading this book. Now, this book had a lot of ghost stories. It is actually authored by girl, a female author here
Yo,
in
guys.
Karachi.
Guys, I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Until then, you guys carry on the stories. I think Skids over here loves
Sure.
your
Okay.
stories.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Carry on,
what
carry on.
happened was that he was actually reading a book, and that book had a story that was sort of possessed.
Okay.
Okay. Now reading that story actually, attracted a lot of attention from, the being that was spoken about.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was that he actually fell asleep, and his mother was actually, just beside him in that living room area.
Okay.
So his mother saw that a shadow actually went on the wall near him, and it kept growing and growing and growing.
Okay. Started developing things.
Yeah, and his mother actually, screamed her lungs out,
Okay.
and started reciting duas, Ayatul
Yep.
Kursi, and it
Yep.
woke up the dude. And
Okay.
his mother was like, "Okay, you should, there's something." And he was like, "Okay." He recited Ayatul Kursi,
Okay.
and basically the shadow expanded and it exploded,
Okay.
and the being went away. The being went away. Yeah, and Dr. Solongi actually told people that actually whoever heard this, that specific story, which actually got him this little visitation, okay,
Mm-hmm.
actually got visited by that entity.
Ooh.
And this is where Dr. Solongi said, be careful for what you wish for.
Okay. I mean,
Very careful.
yeah, exactly. I mean, he said some. Wait, he was right. What he said.
Speaking about
Mm-hmm.
graveyard story,
Yep.
one of my friends, I won't mention him because he is on YouTube as well.
Okay.
He actually told me a story that actually he was playing hide and seek with some of his friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they basically had a challenge. Okay, Okay, like if you can spend the night on the haunted part of the graveyard, you will
Okay.
get a certain sum of money as a reward.
Okay.
What happened was that that guy came back running, screaming his lungs out. He saw something, he experienced something.
Okay. I wanna know what he saw.
I mean, to this date, they do not know what it is he saw, but
I
he saw
mean,
something, and he
the
came
vague
back
stuff, the vague
screaming.
idea.
No idea, bro. He didn't say anything. He saw that. Okay, he saw something, and
Hmm.
he got very ill, very ill.
Hmm.
He had a high fever, and it
Hmm.
took a while for him to like actually regain back his consciousness and his sense of self. He actually
Okay.
lost that for a couple of for some time.
Hmm.
So there was something that actually spooked the hell out of the guy.
Okay. Okay.
People might say it could be anxiety, it could be stress, it could be a number of things. Even the anticipation of a lot of things can make you crazy.
Okay. Okay.
And you know, you know, the fear actually is very dangerous.
Yeah.
The
I know.
fear of demons is more dangerous than the demon itself, I would
Exactly.
say.
The fear of unknown is like greater.
Just wait, let me recite Ayatul Kursi for a second, bro. Please.
Sure.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, bro. Where are you going, bro?
Uh, just to get a fork.
Oh, what are you eating?
Biryani.
Oh, come back, come back.
Okay. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, I am back.
Oh, I finally got a companion for the stories. Tala just went away to get his fork. So,
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
alrighty. Now it's time to make the D-pad over here.
Is kid still around? Because we actually started this whole session because of his, little dip. Uh, because he
I'm
said
back.
so.
Welcome back.
Hey, my man's kids, are you here? Are you enjoying our misery? Are you enjoying our fears? This bro.
No, I'm not fearful at all.
No, I'm talking about the guy who actually, requested the stories.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so Skates, my man, are you enjoying the misery? Are you enjoying the fear that we are going through right now, bro? Are you enjoying this format? When a goofy ass guy is actually making stuff on Blender, two people are scared the hell out of themselves.
I mean, should I break your feelings, Hassan?
Go ahead.
Your model looks like shit
I know.
right now.
I know.
But hey, you're trying. So A for effort.
But hey, Talha is actually eating biryani and it is making me remember the Karachi Naseeb biryani.
Bro, that was
Oh.
fire.
Oh,
Let's
when
go
you
back.
when you're gonna visit Multan, I'm gonna take you to Master's Biryani. I mean, it's really good in Multan. Have you tried it
Heard a
before?
lot about it. No, but heard a lot about it.
Sure. I mean, you can try it with me.
Well, I just wish it is not going to be a palav for a biryani.
No, it's not a plow. It's not a plow.
Oh, Taimur is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the GOAT has joined us. Tamur, how you doing?
Hey, there, Tamu. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. You're struggling to make a controller?
Not
Yep.
struggling.
Yeah,
I would call this
we can see, we
struggling.
can see.
Dude, if I was struggling, I would have ended the stream and be like, okay, guys, you can go home now. I'm not
Okay,
the
so Temur, we were actually also. Okay, go on. Hassan, go on.
I'm not the sort of person to give up on anything. So yeah,
Okay, so Temur, we were actually discussing some ghost stories. So,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever encountered any paranormal activity?
Nope.
Do you wish you would have?
Kind of.
I mean,
Temur, be careful for what you wish for.
I mean, out of curiosity.
yeah, same. I haven't seen a
Curiosity
ghost
kills
like,
the cat.
but I've experienced a lot of like paranormal stuff. I wanna see how does the ghost look like.
You don't want to see, bro. You don't want to see. You don't.
I wanna see.
Hey, I think you should make the triggers and buttons a separate object.
that's what I'm doing right
I
now.
mean, if you want to see a ghost, you can go and actually check out Hassan's Instagram page, the older one.
Oh,
Bro, that's deleted at this point.
that's not
It's
fair.
okay. I have some of your pictures. It's okay.
Ah,
I mean, your friends are ready every time. They got you back.
yes, sir, they do.
Why are you deleting?
Because I actually did a boo boo.
Oh. I mean, you could download a model from the internet.
Nah, man, I'm just trying to practice my modeling skills as well.
Oh.
You wanna challenge me in modeling?
Do I look
Okay,
that
let's
stupid
have
to
a
you?
competition between Talha and Temur. TXT. Who is a better modeler?
Obviously, Tala, he's done it so many times and he has modeled whole cars.
Yep. I mean, I've been doing a lot.
Man.
I mean, way
My
before
man
than
just
Tamhur,
raised
I
the white
guess.
flag.
I would consider myself a generalist.
Yeah. I'm more of a modeler. I'm
Admiral,
not a journalist.
Admiral General Aladdin.
Mm. Was that a like dictator's reference?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got it. Make it more pointy. Round
It's
is not
out.
scary. Pointy is
It's
scary.
out and it's pointy.
Yep.
Stick him with the pointy end.
Yeah. I mean, do you know Elon made its rocket then like more pointier just because of this reference?
Yep. I've seen that. Elon also let the sink in.
And the round stuff is more aerodynamic for like aerospace instead of like pointy stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Not more aerodynamic, it's more efficient. That's the right word. I mean, he made like Cybertruck as a joke. Now let's see. It's like the most powerful truck out there, not the fastest.
How many of you have read the Korean manga? Manhwas.
Not me. I don't really.
I've read
I
some.
only
I've
watch.
read some. I've read some.
Oh, which ones?
Basically,
Which
they are
ones?
the webtoons.
Yeah, but which ones?
Which ones? I can't name them here.
Why?
you know.
Holy shit, man. Go read Tower of God. That's good.
I want to watch the season.
I mean, once you start reading Tower of God, you will be like, okay, this is more fire than the season.
I've watched the anime a little bit, like 1 or 2 episodes.
Tower of God.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Officially
like very
or
basic stuff.
fan made, or like fan dub or something.
I think some animation studio took up that as a project, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, but
What do you
that's
thought about
very
solo leveling?
that's fire.
I haven't seen it.
I mean, anime is like set to air like next year, like in first quarter.
Oh,
Bro, solo leveling will break the internet. I'm gonna tell you that.
Okay.
mhm.
What about God of High School? I mean, it had a very good season one.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
The animation was like top notch.
Nope.
I mean, isn't Itadori Yuji the god of high school?
You could say, but it's like another story.
Ah, I know, but
Basically, it's a modern spin on Dragon Ball Z. You could say that.
oh,
Oh, my type of content then.
okay. So,
Hmm. Yep.
so what's your opinion on like the different seasons or the different eras of Dragon Ball? Which ones you enjoyed the most?
Oh,
I mean,
now
let me
that's
tell
a
you
good
something.
question.
I enjoyed. Let me tell you something. I enjoy Dragon Ball, like in general, whatever the era it is. Even it's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, or Dragon Ball Super. I mean, Dragon Ball GT, it's not up there. And about like my favorite arc from Dragon Ball Z is like Cell Saga and Android Saga. That's like top notch stuff. But if you are someone who's like getting into Dragon Ball, Dragon Verse, just for the story, just for the sake of story, I mean, you are an idiot. It's just bang bang and kame kame. It's that kind of a stuff. Like bang bang and laser shooting. Go just enjoy fighting. I mean, there are some story elements, like you could say, but it's not a story driven show.
I mean, the level of anticipation and the level of hype that Dragon Frieza versus Goku fight had, that was
Yep.
fire, bro.
Yeah.
I still
There's
remember
an-
those days.
There is another one coming. Frieza versus like I mean Goku and Vegeta, their duo. I mean, I'm following the manga like very closely, and let me tell you, Frieza's just surpassed everyone miles away.
In the villain department,
Uh,
Power department.
I mean, come on, it's Dragon Ball Z. What
Yeah.
are you doing with the power scalings? It's
I mean, let me tell you, he just one-shotted Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta. Just one-shotted them. Both
yeah,
of them.
Goku and Vegeta are going to come up with something else now. So it's just a
I mean,
whole cycle.
it's just Dragon Ball Super is heading toward its end very closely. I mean, it's like second last arc that Dragon Ball superhero movies where just Gohan somehow unlocked Gohan Beast form, that white hair form.
yes, sir.
I mean, if you wanna follow some story for some anime for the sake of story, One Piece has a really good concept.
But it's way too long. Way too long. It takes a commitment to start that show.
I mean, Temur over here likes isekais. So, what do you guys think about isekais?
Hey,
Yeah.
Isekais are pretty good.
what about like ReZero?
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the season 3.
Okay, I haven't seen any Isekai anime to be honest.
I mean, you should have go watch like Shoko Tensei and like
Yup.
ReZero.
Yep. Those two are one of two
I
of
mean-
the best.
I mean, sorry, the only anime that I have seen about Isekai is the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah,
That
that's a good
was
story.
kinda
That has a like
basic, I
really good
guess.
world building.
What
I didn't
Taimur?
like it that much. I didn't like it.
That's
that much.
cringe.
I mean, I just like the building aspect about that show.
Konosuba.
Alrighty,
And
guys.
that's just pure comedy.
Yo,
That's
weebs.
like my number one anime of all time.
No, not my number one.
We are done with the controller. Now it's time to texture it. Let's go into Octane.
I'm gonna roast you for that model after the stream, brother.
Screw you.
Yo, Talha, take his lunch money.
Did you just make him a bully?
I'm gonna take his mental piece.
Ah. You cannot obtain what's already lost, my friend.
I mean, I'm gonna give you in minus, in negative.
Minus o mental piso.
Yep.
Okay. Now, since it took me too long, I'm not going to be making the textures. I'll just get them from the DB library.
Finally learned.
The lesson learned.
Yep, I've been telling him to use Octane database for so long. I hate that it doesn't have a search function.
Us,
You
man.
have to
Us.
like manually found yourself. Go through and discover yourself what you're looking for.
By the way, guys, there's another announcement that I want to make. Very soon, I'm going to be starting my live stream on Twitch as well. So, if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, very soon, I'll be putting the link in the descriptions of this video as well. And just to join the mayhem over there, Taimur, Osama, and Talam. All three of them are going to be with me over there as well.
Exactly.
Never did I ever thought I was gonna stream on Twitch.
There's a first time for everything.
I mean, I
That's
do
what she said.
go to Twitch for certain stuff, but yo, Twitch is a wild place. I'm gonna tell you that. Twitch is a wild.
Wild place, really.
Welcome
I
to the
think
wild,
Tala has
guys.
also dabbled in the deep.
I mean, most of the people are degenerates.
Are you calling me a degenerate?
No, the audience.
We don't have to call you that to, I think, isn't that pretty much self-implied?
Yeah. I mean, from first sighting, you no one has to like judge you for that.
I mean, yeah, pretty much you guys are right. I take my words back.
In a certain mood,
Yo, Tala, give him back his lunch money.
ad-free music listening. When you upgrade,
I actually
already
had
ate it.
my lunch,
treat yourself to 3 months for free and cancel anytime.
but someone over
वो
here.
सिंह के चावल छोले.
No, Davatikka.
Oh,
But someone over here was lazy enough to not get out of the bed and take his lunch. So touche.
I already had my lunch and was in my food coma.
I just ordered it. I ordered my dinner.
Nice. And Tamur, what about
I
you?
wish I could.
What?
Did you had your lunch, or did someone steal your lunch?
I
Or
just
dinner.
had my second dinner.
Second dinner?
That was my second too. That was my second.
What did you? What did you eat?
Zinger.
Oh. I was expecting Osama be like, okay, what did you eat? Or who did you eat? I was expecting that.
I, I'm not a cannibalist, or I expect that
Uh,
none of you are.
Talha, he meant that in a different way.
I know.
So he avoided that because there would be a your mama joke incoming.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, your mama jokes are getting pretty old at this point.
They're still very funny, bro. Come on. I would not sleep
Yeah.
on your mama jokes.
Yep. I mean, mm, my go-to
Some
joke, like, I joke a lot about some. That's how could I say that? That I do. That's what she said. Joke a lot.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I mean, that's my go-to jam. Those are basically way silly, and sometimes they don't make sense at all, but they are spontaneous for me.
You used to say a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things. You, wherever you are, you should think you are recognizing my voice through you.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I didn't mean that. Please don't be mad at me again.
No, I'm not.
Alrighty.
I'm not
Now,
talking to you.
let's split it again.
I was just sending a universe message if you get the, Kung Fu Panda reference.
Noodles, don't noodles. It's kind of the same.
Okay, now
Master Ogway.
we need to get a human. Because the design is very human.
Very human.
But is it
Say that
humane?
about you?
Sorry?
But is it humane? I mean, the design is human, but is it humane?
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Hold up, let me see if it's big enough.
That's what she said.
Okay, I'll just
This
stop.
is my, and this, my friends, is what you do to get demonetized.
Hassan has finally lost it.
Dude, this kind of reminds me of Nezuko from Demon Slayer. But the gamer version. Instead of like the scroll, this guy has a controller in his mouth.
So, can we say this guy has been controlled?
Didum. But no, on a serious note,
Yeah.
connected to cursor.
Hmm.
Let's see if it fits in his palm. Yeah, it does. Let's just delete him. Cursor to world region, selected to cursor. And now let's make a plane. Save. I'll make a camera over here. Control Alt 0. And I'll make it a 85 lens this time. Go to the 3D render.
I need to go get some sweets. My mouth is burning right now.
Okay, these looks good. I'll just add this stack over here. Uh-oh.
Back.
Yo, welcome back.
These what?
Hold up. I'll need to convert.
Hold up that thought.
These games, son.
Someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your
You know, speaking about horror stories,
Yes.
there is one that I heard on Dr. Solangi's podcast, and I think that was pretty spooky.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this one dude was actually going through this, path in the village, and
Mm-hmm.
he took an alternate path this day,
Okay.
and this path had a very old tree.
Everything starts with an old tree.
Now, yeah, it's basically like
The
the
story
place
of
to
a
go
man
for
can
them.
start with an old tree.
Yeah. So people in the village always want everyone to not go near that tree, in
Okay.
after the evening. So, but that guy was actually, new to the town, so he didn't know. So what happened was that he was actually going through the tree and he felt a chilling presence around him.
Okay.
Yeah, the air was chilly. Even if it was summer season, the air was chilly. And his instinct was telling him to run away from that place. But he was quite skeptical of these beings. He was always skeptical, but not
उसका तीर
anymore.
लेने का शौक था.
You know how?
Bro, you forgot one
Because,
thing.
he.
Yeah.
What?
We're live right now.
That's why I said that in Urdu.
Ah.
I said
Anyways,
that you were
continue.
willing to take a flying arrow.
I didn't hear that. Maybe the internet was a bit patchy.
Okay.
Okay, so that person was going through the, besides the tree, and he actually saw something was sitting on the branches.
Okay.
This being with long hair,
Yeah.
and he
That's a
saw
pretty
that,
close
and
description of my ex.
yeah. I mean,
Go
he
ahead.
went for it, dude. He went for it. He ran away like hell, and he heard a third sound, like
I mean,
something
I would have ran away
actually
from
fell
my
from the
ex too.
tree. Yeah, he heard the third sound, like actually something fell from the tree.
Ooh.
Now that dude actually ran straight into his home,
Okay.
and he went there and he fainted. And he
Yeah.
woke up 2 days ago. He woke up after 2 days, and
That was a long nap.
yeah, he had a high fever. And when he told his parents about it, his parents were furious. He was like, "Hey, why were you passing by that tree?" And people were still a bit skeptical. Okay, they were like, "Okay, this dude is messing around. He didn't pass by that place." But in the morning, when the sun was up there in the sky, they went to that place and they actually saw the footprints of whatever it was
Okay.
right by the place where he heard the third noise.
Okay.
any,
Wow.
good thing is that nothing bad else happened. There's another story that happened to my roommate.
Okay.
Okay, so Pakistan right now is a one sport country. We only have cricket to boast
Yeah.
about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back in the day there was hockey,
And there was like another
squash as well. Yeah,
Yeah, squash.
snooker, squash, everything. But
Yep.
hockey was played a lot back in the day. Back in the 90s, and his uncle, my friend's uncle, he lived like this village place near Faisalabad. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so like they always had this habit of returning to their village, late in the night.
Okay.
Now they were actually coming back to their home, and these villages are something like, the path to the village will, the main road is going straight, and there are branches, like these branches will lead to these different villages, chuck number
Okay.
ET,
Okay.
XYZ. Talha and a lot of Punjabis will get this reference, chuck number 1, 2, 3 or XYZ and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they were actually, the path diverges and that path goes to their village.
Mm-hmm.
So they were on that path, they were taking their path, and somewhere in the middle they saw an old man. The old man,
An old man by the bed and that. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the old man had, some heavy luggage with him, and he was asking for, my friend's uncle and his hockey playmate to actually, help him carry the stuff to his home in the village.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny part is, villages are very small. Not a lot of people live there, so these people
Yeah.
always know that
Yeah,
which person lives in which area. Okay, but they didn't know that guy. So they were like, okay, this dude here has some luggage with him. He might be traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So they actually, thought of, okay, let's help him out. It was like 10 p.m. in the night. So,
Okay.
but what happened was that my friend's uncle, he actually was more eager to help the old man. The other guy was like, hey, it's too late right now, and I don't think that this old man will be needing both of us to carry his luggage, so you can do it. Like, I have to go home right now.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a hurry a bit. Okay, so he went away from that place. Okay, so my friend's uncle was carrying the stuff, and he was following the old dude to this like remote place in the village, and this house was giving him the creeps. This area was giving him the creeps. Even if he had seen this area a lot of times,
Okay.
in the daytime, something about the darkness of the night was actually making this very different experience. And he was getting those chills. His intuition was telling him to, like,
Run
run
away.
the hell away from that place. Yes.
Yep.
And the old man was actually telling him to, like, come in the house and help him settle the luggage with him.
Okay.
So what happened was that, the uncle went for his sixth sense. He was like, dude, I'm not going inside. He dropped the luggage and he blasted. He ran away. He was like, okay, dude, I help you this much, I'm not going inside. So what happened was that he was running and running and running, and he stopped somewhere to catch his breath, somewhere in the fields. And what happened was that when he looked up, the uncle was right there with him.
Okay.
The uncle was
That's
like,
creepy.
hey, I told you to help me, why did you run away?
Okay.
So his uncle saw that and he ran away again. He's like, okay, this is too much to handle, I'm not stopping.
Okay.
And he
Mhm.
he couldn't reach his home.
Mhm.
He actually, there are these hallways connecting the homes. You open the door, there's a little hallway, and there's another door, and then there's your home.
Mhm.
Some houses are built like that. He
Yeah.
actually blasted into one of his neighbor's house, and he fainted there. He didn't have enough energy to reach his own home.
Yeah.
Now, because those neighbors knew who he was, they actually, carried him to his home. Like, okay, what's up? What's wrong with him? Like, why is this dude like
Mm.
in no, why is his covered, clothes covered with sweat and all?
Okay.
And he basically, he also woke up the next day, and dude, he was like, hey, there was some dude, and this, and this happened.
Mm.
They were like, hey, that
Mm.
home has always been closed. Why did you went there?
Okay.
And this is
Mm.
how this ended. He never saw
Mm.
that. He always, recited Ayatul Kursi, so he
Mm.
was safe.
Mm.
But this actually happened to my friend's uncle who played hockey
Yep.
in the 90s.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Good story, man. Good story.
Okay. There was something I just remembered. Has some of you ever experienced something like that? Are going through a street or something, and you see a kid or like a little girl or a little boy fall walking in front of you a little ahead, and they turn towards a door that you can't see, like that's not in your
Peripheral vision.
perspective. Yeah, peripheral vision, and they go inside that door or to the house or the building, and when you go to that door and you saw that door is locked, like
Nope.
there's a big lock on the door.
Never happened to
has
me.
any of has anyone of you ever experienced this? What about you, Sama?
Nope.
I did.
Okay,
My mom
Temur
did.
went away. Temur will be
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm out. Peace out,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I have to sleep, and if I don't, you're gonna make me like a scaredy cat.
Okay, so what did happen to you? Like,
I was like, nah, I'm running away. I didn't run, but I just started walking a little fast.
You were basically like, peace out.
Yep, I'm not sticking
damn.
around.
Okay.
Okay, today's stories got a little intense.
Yep,
Even for you guys.
yep,
I must say, I'm a little bit spooked.
yep.
Okay, this composition looks quite better.
Mm.
Yo, who's moaning right now?
I'm on your home right now.
Alrighty, just one light over here to the controller. I'll add in an area light. Control number pad 0.
Have you seen Moon Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Moon Knight?
I mean, it's on
Yeah, I've seen
my
it.
watch list, but I haven't seen it yet.
It's a really good show. It's a good show.
Worth it?
Yep.
I like the transformation.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it has a like really good story.
I mean, not one of the best creations I ever made, but hey, I mean, at least we did it.
Yeah. Your roasting session is about to begin after the stream.
I don't give up. If you know, you
Flying
know.
fish. Flying fish.
5, 6, 7, 8. It's time to roast Hassan.
Yeah.
That didn't rhyme, but okay.
I mean, I could rhyme it. Do you want me to?
Oh, hell no.
Do you want your channel to get taken down?
Ah. Getting bullied by my own friends over here.
Yeah.
What a luck.
Yeah.
I'm still baffled about where did Taimur go.
He just disappeared.
He was like,
just
peace
like
out.
that little kid.
Alrighty. So, alrighty, guys, we are done with today's render. So let me just put this into a good camera angle. Yeah, that'll be good. And
You know, there's another story.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hassan is going to end the stream, so I think I'll tell you guys the story in the private.
Hey, sure. Why not? And not everything is for public.
Oh yeah. If you want the premium content, I mean, come to my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
wait, you have an OnlyFans?
Yes.
I mean, he can make one.
I can make one. Yeah, I can make one.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
sure.
I mean,
So let's turn on the denoiser. Let's go into
Actually-
passes.
let's
Actually,
take
there's a-
Hassan to a 1 million subscriber and Osama will open his OnlyFans account.
Yes.
Not a bad idea. What
Yeah.
is he gonna be selling over there? Feet pics?
I mean, that's up for
That's
debate.
up to me, bro. That's up
That's
to
up
me.
for that's up for debate.
I think we
Oh,
might have.
there's a grandma that sells her, knitting videos there.
Ah, cute.
She just on OnlyFans.
I mean,
Not everything
wanna
on
say.
OnlyFans should be dirty.
Yep.
if I was about to say something and that would have for sure get you
I mean-
cancelled.
I mean, OnlyFans, like, I don't. Do you think it's dirty content? Do you think it's just entertaining content?
I mean, most of the content is just profanity and nudity and that stuff. Majority of the content right now.
True. But guys, do you know who actually started all of this? Because
I don't know about that.
the only way I know is when Belle Delphine started on OnlyFans.
I have no idea.
I mean, it was more so during like COVID when everything was going down.
No,
people
it's
were
way
losing
before.
their- Even way
No,
before
it's
than that.
yeah,
Damn.
and yeah.
Yes, you learn every day.
Yeah.
Do you miss the old Facebook? The old Facebook news feed and the whole website
Yeah,
interface?
I do sometimes.
It was a lot better.
There were a lot of things to like about the old Facebook.
This is when
Since
you
the
know
rise of
you're
TikTok,
getting old.
social media in general has changed a lot.
Yep.
Everyone saw the success of TikTok, the way it just spread. Everyone wanted a piece of that cake.
Hey, I want a cake right now.
Yeah.
I want a chocolate
Why
cake.
There's another guy for the cake.
Why don't you try a dark environment for the render?
Nah.
Using a dark environment for this render is just like because we use makeup to hide their.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I have something like to say. Why? I mean, using drugs in sport is illegal. See, using like enhancement stuff for that thing, like in sports in general, is illegal. Then why is it like makeup is allowed in like beauty
Beauty
contests?
contest. Fair
Yeah.
point. Fair point.
All the enhancement stuff in all other games are somewhat like illegal or prohibited.
Interesting question.
Yeah.
GY is going to roast you a lot.
Who?
The guy who proposed that he makes this render today.
Yeah. He's gonna be on your ass, Hassan.
Bro. I'm totally
This-
dead right now. I don't care.
Check this.
Assam.
Show me.
Old memories.
This is the quality where you can produce,
Yeah.
and you're wasting time modeling.
Yep.
For no reason. I highly recommend you download models for every challenge from now on.
Okay. Let me take a sip
Or
of water.
if you want, I can model the thing.
Yeah, that's an option. Like someone else can model stuff, and you just texture, light, and render.
Because
We could do
Or
that.
ju-
quality difference. Just look at the quality difference.
I mean, as I always say, you can sell like bad product with good advertisement, and you can't sell good product with bad advertisement. But in this case, good advertisement will not gonna save your render.
Ouch.
And
The thing is, you spend all of your energy in modeling, so you
Yeah.
don't have any creative juice left to put into the render part, which
Bro.
is the thing you excel at.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm literally dead sleepy right now. So,
Oh,
yeah. I didn't had energy to start this stream as well. But hey, I mean, I had to do it because we were going like for the daily challenge. But anyways, guys, this is what I came up with. I'm also not super happy with the result that came out, but hey, I'll try to compensate it tomorrow by making another good render. And Tamur, would you like to collab for tomorrow's stream?
what are we making?
We could see. We could see. What do you have in mind?
No idea. Give me something.
How about I've already done the earphones.
In a
I've even
certain
done the
mood,
microphone.
Stream your feelings with
How about we
ad-free
make
music listening
an
when
LED
you
panel?
upgrade to Spotify Premium. Treat yourself
We could
to
do
3
that.
months for free and cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
LED panel.
No,
You
that'll be
won't
too easy
need-
for you. How about we do a
you
gaming
won't need me
mouse?
to model it. Okay.
How about a keyboard?
We've already done it a couple of times.
Keyboard
Yep.
with a clean mesh,
Yeah.
Yep. Like a super clean mesh.
subdividable.
I've done it
100%.
once. Yep.
That's great.
Didn't you see
Let me
the
show you.
woodboard animation?
No, I think I haven't.
Let me find it.
Alrighty, guys.
Mhm.
This is gonna be goodbye from my side. I'm ending the stream over here because I'm totally
Do a
dead
camera.
now.
Do a camera for tomorrow. Like make a camera model.
Not a bad idea. Temo, do you think you
Yeah.
can make a camera?
I guess.
Okay.
Hey, that
So,
keyboard looks sick.
Temur, since you don't have a YouTube channel, what if we do it like this? Tomorrow, when you're gonna be starting with the modeling phase, we can do it like this. You can stream it over here in the Blender Artwork community, and I'll restream it to my YouTube. Does that work for you?
I have a YouTube.
You already have one.
Okay, that's great.
Why haven't you started streaming then? Dude, like, I'm totally speechless at this point.
Yep.
Anyways, so guys, I think that does it for today. Whatever we're gonna be making, we'll just decide it in the private chat and we'll let you guys know on our Instagram. But yet again, really thank you to Mr. Tala, Mr. Tamur and Mr. Osama for being on this journey with me, guys.
Yeah, it's my
I really
pleasure,
appreciate
brother.
you guys. And also thank you to the people over here on Blender Artwork for being over here and sticking around. Naman, you're the GOAT, man. And also to the 3 people on YouTube. Guys, I really appreciate it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just end the stream right over here. Goodbye everyone.
Goodbye.
When you break it off, you'll see